Hello? I believe we are live. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? So you guys can hear me because I'm not hearing myself in here. That's really weird. Anyway. What if it's... Actually, that's probably my headphones if I had to take a quick guess. Hey, Psycho. Hey, Samantha. Well, I don't know why, but I can't hear my own voice out of this anymore. I have no idea why it's not working. That is really, really weird, guys. Alright, so first goal of the night is to get into Little Lamplight. It doesn't matter, I've got a save. Man, it's been a month since I did this. You just did Hawks 2, currently working on Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, nice, nice. So I assume that means that both of you guys can hear me, which means that it's something on my end. So now we're just going to need to do a few save reloads here. I don't know if it's my headphones or not, because I can hear the game. Oh wait, no I can't. I can't hear the game. It is my headphones.
You must think I'm...
Now that's a weird issue. Yeah, that is... Is it finally working now? I have no idea what's going on with this today. That is really, really weird. That is really weird. I am just now hearing my voice from a few minutes ago.
Why should...
I have no idea what's going on with this. That is super, super weird. But I'm also still not hearing the in-game sound. So honestly, who knows what's going on. So I'm just going to pull my headphones out for this because that's going to get really, really distracting.
Hold it right there, mister. Don't take a...
If you're talking about Plants vs. Zombies, then I don't know. They seem like they'd be good mobile games, so that's probably why. All right, so okay, come on now. 3 times in a row at 36% chance. Come on now. That's not particularly likely here. I have no idea what's going on with the audio with this thing. It could be that I didn't set it properly on my PS3. When you know, that's probably what it was. But I guess you guys can hear me, so whatever. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? This is not my normal capture card. This is my old capture card because it's the only one that works on the PS3. They're not particularly... The PS3 is weird about capturing. Do we have Dogmeat with us? I don't. Or is he back here? I do not have him here. I don't know where Dogmeat is.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about
Watch it.
Is that Dogmeat? No, it's not. That's Muttface. Muttface the Muttface. Alright, so let's just move on through here. Oh, you know what we have to do? I'm dumb. To go through Murder Pass, we need to talk to McCready, and for some reason, I did not do so. There's the store owner. Oh, for a second I thought I went the wrong way, but no, this is exactly where I needed to go. Alright, Mayor McCready. I am going to go there. I want to use Murder Pass. Let's go. I have no idea what is up with this whole audio thing, though. This is just really weird. I think once I get into Murder Pass, I'm going to do a very quick reset on the stream and see if I can fix this, because I have no idea what's currently happening. This is not normal at all. I don't know what is going on with this. I have never had this issue before. But first, let's go into the Murder Pass. That's our... It worked first time. Wow, okay, that's an improvement. Because that doesn't usually happen in this game. Then again, we are only at like 400 or like 4 gigs or something, and it doesn't go bad until we hit like 6.5 or 6.6. So we've got a bit of time. What have I been working on trophy-wise? I have been working on, let's see, Far Cry 6 mostly. Really only that, Far Cry 6. And I hate that I can, like, that the audio is this delayed to me. So, I really hope that you guys can hear things in somewhat real time, because, like I said, I've never run into this issue before. I don't see why all of my technology needs to fail at the exact same time. Or start struggling at the exact same time. You had this, you have my PS4 seems to be dying. Oh, all that good stuff. Alright, we're not actually going to fight anything down here because it's really not necessary. You can just run past everything. I'm not going to waste too much time on this, because this run has been a long time coming, and honestly, I'm going to be kind of glad to get it done because it didn't get a whole lot of views, which is sad because I thought it was a unique idea for a challenge. And I think it is a unique idea for a challenge, just maybe not the most popular. Also, this is going to be the last Fallout run for a while, and I think there are traps in here, so I need to be kind of careful. So yeah, this is going to be the last Fallout run for a while. Probably for at least a number of months. Trying to move a little bit away from challenge runs and doing more, like, trophy-related streams, because those tend to be a little bit more popular. I mean, that, to be fair, is kind of what the channel's known for, and I saw that coming, too. I knew that that trap was there, but I couldn't remember exactly where it was. Dang it. I should have been more careful. But yeah, I have been working on Far Cry 6 mostly. Like, entirely. But there are other games I really want to get started on in the near future. I mean, I gotta grab a couple more quick platinums before I finish off Far Cry 6. Hey, lazy gamer. I hope that all y'all can still hear me, because once again, I am no longer wearing my headphones or anything, and just basically playing the game muted, because I have no idea what's going on with any of my equipment anymore. And you know why I can't seem to catch a break with my equipment recently. And I also still can't get a PS5, but that's a pretty common issue. Obviously, that's common to a lot of people. There's massive backlogs at all the ports everywhere. So we're just gonna work our way through Murder Pass. Hopefully this time I won't do something stupid. And also, happy Fallout Day, everybody. That's the main reason with this, because I didn't know if I was gonna be home in time to be able to record this today, so that's why I was sort of thinking I might not be able to stream again until next week. But no, actually made it home in time, so now we are going to enjoy Fallout Day, or Great War Day, or Bomb Drop Day. Whatever day you wish to call it is acceptable. Nuka-Cola Quantum, Stealth Boy, excellent. Let's just keep on going. Rush on through. I still remember having to do this with a toy knife, and it was miserable and terrifying at the same time. So yeah, happy Fallout Day to everybody out there. It's a good time. Well, it's a good time for us gamers. It wasn't really a very good time for the people in the Fallout universe. Alright, so we've got our skills pretty much equal across the board right now, so let's up 2 points into each skill. Oh, some of these need 3. Oh, okay, so well then, I guess that I don't like speech. Well, speech shouldn't matter that much, though, because I've got Impartial Mediator. And unarmed can go screw itself. And sneak probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Alright, so we have to pick neutral types of things in this. You know what? Strong back isn't bad. We can use that. Resist... Nah, I don't really need that. It might be helpful in the upcoming moments, because we can't free Falks, because that's gonna give us positive karma, which is a problem. I mean, that would be nice, but technically we're impartial, so we can't do that. No, we can't really do any of these, sadly. I'm kind of sad, because we really can't do a whole lot of different things. We can always do Intense Trainer, but honestly, you know what, I'm going to take Strong back. I mean, it can't hurt to carry extra equipment. That's always a good time. Let's roll. Yep, happy Fallout Day to us, and not to the people in the Fallout universe that are living through this hellscape. But in all honesty, if I had to pick an apocalypse to live in, Fallout would not be the worst one. I mean, there's some semblance of civilized society in all of the games. Better than some of the worlds. I mean, like especially... Oh, hello, rad roaches. I mean, in Fallout 3, you've got multiple very large settlements, and not a whole lot of, you know... I mean, as long as you don't go into, like, the central DC or anything, you're not going to get killed, most likely. Especially if you live on, like, Rivet City or something. Even Megaton. Megaton's pretty safe outside of, obviously, the giant undetonated atomic bomb that still sits in the city that they don't defuse until now. I think I did defuse it on this playthrough because it actually didn't end up getting me any karma, or it didn't give me much, which was a good thing. Because obviously that's not what we want. We want to keep our karma neutral. Because that was the whole goal of this challenge. Those of you who are maybe newer to this run, the goal was to complete the entire game with neutral karma only. And for the most part, it has been successful. However, I'm still questioning what happened in Vault 112. Because when you go into Vault 112, you lose access to your Pip-Boy. And with that, you lose access to your whole ability to see what your karma level is. So because of that, it was entirely possible that I had to slip into negative karma in order to leave the vault with neutral karma. So unfortunately, because of that, I'm not entirely sure I was successful. It's possible I was, but without like a mod or console command or something, you wouldn't be able to tell. And it's highly unfortunate. Hey, boy Jimbo. You like New Vegas, Fallout 2, and Fallout 3? I mean, I love New Vegas. I love Fallout 3. As for Fallout 2, I have not played it, actually. I have not had the ability to, because I don't have a computer that can run it properly. I own, like, a disc copy of it, I think. I mean, I have a disc for, I think it was actually Fallout 1, 2, and one of the spin-offs, like Tactics, I guess? Because I don't think Brotherhood of Steel was on PC in the old days. Maybe it was eventually, but I don't think it's Brotherhood of Steel. I think it's Tactics. Picked up Dead by Daylight DLCs and Little Big Planet DLC. Always good. Get those games cleaned up. It's also weird because I feel like I'm usually in here with a follower, and I'm not this time, and also bad because I probably just cornered myself against a brute that I don't feel like fighting. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your Fallout day. My day could have certainly been better because football did not go well. It has not been a good year for us, and it's very disappointing. On the plus side, I have met a girl that it's going very well with right now, so hopefully that turns into something eventually. Don't want to move horribly quickly yet, just because, you know, I'm still not that far out of another relationship, but I am excited to see where this one goes, as I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to go very well. So, let's see. What do we have to do here? I gotta remember the path, because I haven't played this in a while. That's gonna take us... Actually, yeah, this is where we need to go. Was that this way? Or is this the way we came in? This is the way we came in. Okay, never mind. That is the way we came in, for sure. Come on now, we gotta figure out what to do here. I mean, this is part of the reason I don't really stream on PS3 anymore, just because it's not really a good idea to stream on PS3, just because you need a very specific cable to do it, and only certain capture cards work with it. And I still obviously don't have the best computer in the world, so that doesn't really help. My computer is... I mean, it's a good computer, don't get me wrong, it's a very good computer, but it's also a little bit outdated, and it's not good for this particular purpose of streaming and playing video games. Because it's a MacBook Pro from like 2017, I think, from mid-2017 to late 2017, so it's a little outdated, a little bit old. I mean, it gets the job done just fine, but it's gonna be what prevents me from doing anything like bigger, I guess you could say, in being able to really play PC games like Lizard Guy does, because he's getting a lot more into PC gaming, so as he wants to get like a much better computer and such, better than what I have for sure. So
There you are.
okay, I have no idea if I'm still going the right way, and honestly, I don't know why I'm fighting these guys, because I don't need to. If we're trying to be a little bit impartial here, maybe we shouldn't be fighting them. They should be getting a fair trial, not just an instant death sentence, you know? That actually would have made this more interesting. The idea of being so impartial that you aren't even allowed to kill enemies because they might be innocent would not be the worst idea in the world, actually. I kind of wish I had thought of that before I started. Then again, though, I wouldn't be able to have followers then, most likely, but that would have been an interesting idea. Min Squad, or Dante, or Nurbit, or Senza. Any of you guys out there watching this, if you want to take this run one step further, feel free to do so. You got my blessing on it. And it's not like you need my blessing. You guys have hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, and I have just under 4,000, so it's not like I have any weight over anyone, despite the fact that I still will forever be able to say I was the first person with a proven run of Fallout 3 using only the toy knife on the hardest difficulty, and a toy knife in general. So I was the first person in the world to do it, and no one can ever take that away from me, no matter what. So, yeah, that's awesome. Ooh, our armor's not looking so hot. Drop that, we don't need it right now. Oh, and yeah, this right here. I got the Fire Lance Blaster on this run. Like, I don't know. I was not expecting that. That was kind of awesome. Because that is a very rare item. And I got it on this run, of all runs. I guess it's a nice fitting send-off for this game, since, like I've said, I don't really intend to come back to this game for another run for a while. I don't have any other ideas that I want to do right now. I'm sure there will be other ideas in the future, don't get me wrong, but for now, there's not really a lot that I want to do with this game. Because I think most every run out there has kind of been done to death at this point. Or been done, I mean. Because, I mean, I had the toy knife run. You've got so many people that have done BB gun runs, child runs. Max Skills run was fairly unique. Not a lot of people have done that one. And that run was insanely fun, outside of the fact that the game crashes a lot more the later you get into it, and that causes a lot of problems. So, if it wasn't for that, that would have been a fantastic time. Like, if you were playing it on PC or something, you'd be in very good shape, because you wouldn't really have to worry as much about that, or it wouldn't be as big of a threat. Plus, playing it live runs into more issues. Just because, you know, live streaming, have to reset and stuff. It's never a good time. Okay, can we make it through here? Because we can't free Fawkes, because he might be in there. He might be imprisoned for a reason, and, you know, we can't deny the justice system his imprisonment. And also because it would give us good karma, and we don't want that. Okay, you are in my way, though, so I'm going to have to get rid of you. You are technically entrapping me here and therefore kidnapping me by not allowing me to move forward. Therefore, I am within my legal right to deal with you as I feel needed. I mean, that's probably not actually true, but it's also probably going to get me killed. I'm really going to need to go restock on supplies before the final battle because I'm not in the great shape that I'm usually in on these runs. I usually come into these runs, I feel like, with more of a plan in mind. Oh, crap. Okay, so, this is not good. I wanted to save the Fire Lance Blaster for the end of the game. Oh, we got a combat shotty. What do I have to worry about? And I may have to take some drugs. Yeah, let's take some drugs. Not very impartial of me, but it might keep me alive. And I also don't do this for a job by any means, so it's not like, I'm sure you guys will understand, that I just want to kind of have this run over with, because this one has been going on for so freaking long. And it's just been a lot of issues have come, well, not issues, just a lot of not having the time needed to play it and work my way through this kind of a run, unfortunately. Just haven't had the time I needed, you know? It's been very busy IRL, and I'm just now finally getting around to finishing it tonight. If everything goes right, we will finish this run today. And that is my intention. I fully intend to get through this thing tonight. Can't make any guarantees, but I think it's very likely that we get through it tonight. Because all we have left after this is escaping Raven Rock, which takes no more than 10 minutes. Actually, it usually takes less than that. So I've gotten to be pretty good at speed running it. So I'm not overly worried about Raven Rock. And then we got the final battle, which really the only real threat we run into at the end game is the game crashing. There's not really a whole lot of other threats to deal with. And then what will I stream in the future? Oh, I think I missed a comment there. Goals per trophy ending this year, very close to completing 100 platinum trophies. Always a good goal to hit, a very nice number. That first 100 platinums is a pretty awesome feeling. I mean, I still remember my 100th platinum was South Park: The Stick of Truth on PS3. Wonderful game. Highly, highly recommended. Unfortunately, I probably can't stream that particular game, even though I'd like to, because it goes to places that I never thought I would see in a video game. And because of that, I don't really think it would be a good idea to stream it in front of people, because, yeah, if you played the game, you know why. I don't think I really have to explain too much about it, because it's South Park, and it's even more South Park than I thought South Park would be. Okay, I need to go back here for a minute and see if I can find a radiation suit. There should be one in here somewhere in one of these rooms, because I'm not really sure if I'm... Well, does it really matter? Because, I mean, honestly, I don't know if it really matters that much, because I should be okay. I can run it with a Rad-X Rad-Away, probably. With a Rad-X, maybe pop a couple Rad-Aways. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll give it a try that way and see what happens. Don't know what to do for number 100. Which part? I think there were multiple parts. I think there were at least like 3 parts that could qualify for that. Where I was not expecting them to go as far as they did. I guess I shouldn't put it past Matt and Trey, because from what I heard, they once showed up to an awards show in dresses and drag and makeup because they didn't give a shit. They're cool, though. They're really cool guys. I like them a lot because they do not give a shit about anything. Okay, so for this, I want to drop my, or take my armor off, actually. We don't want to be wearing armor in here. And we want to make sure we take a Rad-X and a bunch of Rad-Aways. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Charge! That is really a lot of radiation. Wait. Why does it not go up right here? The hell? Is that a glitch? So we want to pick it up. You can actually activate it and it'll instantly kill you. Kind of funny Easter egg, I guess you could say. Okay, we got it. The problem is, we are dying. Sprint back. Sprint to the finish. We did it. Excellent, we did it. First try, with no radiation suit. If you had a radiation suit, that would be easy. And we're still neutral. I like it. So after we escape from Raven Rock, we are going to desperately need to get a few supplies before we go to the final battle, because I have a feeling that Raven Rock is going to exhaust most of what I have left. I mean, I can run past a majority of it. It's not, like, overly challenging or anything. I've done it so many times now, I pretty much had to sprint through it on my toy knife run, just because I couldn't really risk running out on the toy knife. Oh no, flashbang through the door. Ghost Recon Wildlands collectibles are boring. I mean, even Far Cry 6 has a lot of collectibles. Like, you don't need to collect the Yaren history things or anything, which is nice. But you do have to get a lot of other stuff. Like, you have to find... you have to find, you know, all the roosters, the USB sticks, There's one other type of collectible you have to find all of. You also have to find all the rides. You have to blow up a good number of the anti-aircraft guns, which you want to take them all anyway. You might as well just do everything in that game. Hey, POI. Hope you can hear me, because it seems like people can hear me, so I don't know what's going on my end and why the audio is not coming out properly for me, so I have no idea what's going on. So it's sort of whatever. But this is also the last stream I plan on doing on PS3 for a while, so it's okay. But there are PS3 games that I really want to go for the Platinum on. Like, there's the one that was originally going to be $550 that's been pushed back. Okay, Daddy, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Todd Howard. Let's give him the wrong code.
This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Yeah, Ubisoft games are very collectible heavy.
Your code is 704.
They always kind of have been.
Repeat, 704. Confirm and enter.
So, one thing I've wondered about with this particular concept of the game. We have technology in the future.
Why do you insist on
Why does the Enclave not have, like, a drone or something that they could send in that'd be immune to the radiation and punch the buttons? It might take a while to brute force the code, but, I mean, you wouldn't be losing anyone, especially if you know that it's a 3-digit code. Also, I don't know how they know it's a 3-digit code, because I guess that's what they've been trying. I guess they've been just trying the code over and over again. And as Sir Lion says, they'll figure it out eventually, so that's not entirely wrong, but I don't know.
He's been under a great deal of stress lately.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft has grown on me a little bit overall, because, I mean, they have the Far Cry games, they have the South Park games. They have the Assassin's Creed games, which apparently Origins was really, really good, according to the people I know of that played it. Odyssey, less so. Valhalla was apparently considered to be pretty good. At least I feel like it was. I could be wrong, though.
And I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't tarry.
So I think that they have improved to a lot of people out there to at least some degree. Alright, we leveled up. Excellent. Let's go up 1 point into each category. Because we have to be impartial here, you know? We can't play favorites to any perks, and wow, that was perfect. I don't think it's going to be my last level up, but it's going to be close to it, and that's actually perfectly impartial. I'm happy with that. Okay, that might not be fair, because that would be giving luck. But then again, it's only in critical hits in combat. That's probably okay for this. I think that's probably okay. I think that's fair. 7 unobtainable games on your list. I've got 3. Alright, let me put that power armor back on. Let me go ahead and re-hotkey the stim packs. And I have no Radaway left. Ooh, I am going to need to do some stuff after this. I am going to need to make a little bit of money. And... yeah, well, I don't know if I need to. I might have enough money to do whatever I need to do. Because I do need some more stim packs. I would like to have a couple of Radaways just, like, as emergency in case anything happens in the finale. Because actually, we're going to be doing something I've never done on a stream before with getting the neutral ending of the game. That's not something I've ever done before. At least I don't think I have. Have I? I'm 99% sure I haven't. 4 of them are sports games. Yeah, that's the problem with sports games. They shut down the servers after 1 year. In many cases. And it's just annoying. Like, there should be like a rule that Sony implements that, like, you have to keep your servers online for a set amount of time. Because clearly, if you're not making enough money off the game to keep the servers online for more than a year, you probably shouldn't be making the game at all, in my opinion, but that's just me. I mean, think about it, like, WWE and Madden and stuff like that, those are pretty big franchises. They've been going for a long time, and they have so many games. But, you know, so does Call of Duty, you know? Call of Duty's been around for, what, like 18 years now? 18 years this year? And it's still, the servers are still online for their ancient games. Like, the oldest Call of Duty games, their servers are still online. I don't know about Call of Duty 2 because I don't have access to that because it's Xbox and PC only. But all the other games, the servers are still online. Like, they're not active, obviously. But they are in existence. They are usable. And yet, they can't keep these sports game servers on for more than a year. And some of these sports games have had large amounts of support and large amounts of players over the years. I mean, NCAA Football 2014 is still, like, highly played by a lot of people because it was the last college football game for now. I think we will get another one. I think that will happen. Yep, Hasbro Family Game Night. That's one of the unobtainables, unfortunately, which is so stupid because the only thing I'm missing is one online trophy that literally just requires you to finish, not even win, but finish one match in the online, which is not even remotely challenging. And I still say that game being unobtainable wasn't my fault the way that some of the other games are. Because in that particular game, the guide at the time did not say that there were any unobtainable trophies. So I still say that I got kind of screwed a little bit by the guide being incorrect, or at least not stating that that was the case at that point. Because I wouldn't have played the game otherwise. I mean, it's not a hard platinum, by the way. It was an easy platinum, but it's just, you know, I would have liked to have known that, and then I would not have put it on my list. Homefront, I started playing before I was anything serious with trophies, and obviously that platinum was never going to happen. I mean, if I got the chance to go for it nowadays, if I was the level of trophy hunter that I am now, but back in, you know, 2011 or whenever that game came out, I would have gone for that platinum trophy quite seriously. Because in all honesty, I don't know if it would have been that hard to do if you could boost it. I don't know if it was boostable in any real way, but I assume that it probably was kind of boostable. And if it was, then... Oh, we can get the energy weapons bobblehead. Cool. And we can't do anything with that footlocker. We can't do anything with the terminal. Oh, this is not great. Not so great. But at least we're immune in VATS, so this is okay. Yeah, Homefront, like, if I had known... If I was the trophy hunter level that I am now, but when that game first came out, I would have gone for that platinum and probably would have been able to finish it. Because if you can boost the multiplayer, it's not that difficult. The campaign stuff is annoying at times because of how bad the campaign actually is. Like, shockingly bad. But the multiplayer was not only really good, but the trophies, they weren't overly complicated. Like, I got a majority of the trophies done in it for the multiplayer. Like, I got half of them done. I would have just had to do the full, whatchamacallit, the full... like, every weapon getting all the manuals or upgrades for it or something like that. Which would have been annoying for sure, but if you could boost it, it wouldn't have been that difficult. And, again, I don't know if you could have boosted it or not. I don't know if the game was ever really boostable, because I think the servers were still pretty populated up until, like, the day the game stopped being a thing. Like, until the servers went down, because I want to say that the servers for that game went down kind of out of nowhere. It was one of those games where the server shutdown was unexpected. But again, before I was really a trophy hunter, so I guess that, I don't know. Different day and age, I guess. But yeah, I would have done it back in the day if I had known it was doable. Or, I mean, I would have, if I was this kind of trophy hunter now, I would have. So there was that, and then the third one is, of course, Uncharted 3, in which I have the Platinum Trophy, at least. So I got the Platinum. I Platinumed every Uncharted game, and I've 100%ed all the other Uncharted games. And we're still neutral, good. Just making sure. Got to check that fairly often. I don't really think there's too much here that can influence it. But I'm going to save here just in case. WWE 2K15, 2K17, 2K18. So 3 of them are WWE games. I am not a wrestling person, so I wouldn't know anything about them. NBA 2K16, yep. Another sports game. I thought they fixed Mad Max.
Ah, face to face.
I thought they fixed that. I'm not intrigued, but I just need to forward this as quickly as possible. Okay, we take the FEV without doing anything else. That should not have influenced my karma. Just want to make... Yep, we're good. We good. Yeah, I thought they fixed Mad Max. I thought they put in a patch or something that would make that trophy obtainable. If they didn't, then that's really stupid. But then again, it's Avalanche. They made Just Cause games, and the Just Cause games more recently are known to have some serious issues. Like Just Cause 3, I mean, there's a reason why my most viewed video of all time is Just Cause 3. If I had to take a guess, there's a reason why my most viewed video is. Because it's a bullshit challenge that everyone hated and couldn't figure out. And it's buggy. I mean, it's not really that people couldn't figure it out, it's the fact that it's broken. And I still remember I uploaded that video kind of on a whim, because that video, it was the first one I uploaded from that game, from Just Cause 3. Not knowing if I really wanted to make a series out of out of challenges in that game. So I just kind of uploaded that first one on a whim just to see what would happen, and it got a lot of views within like the first day or two, which was awesome. And then I realized, hey, people enjoyed this and want to see more of it. And obviously that was by far the most viewed one because it's the most bullshit one. But fun story behind that. That one video is by far my most viewed. It's approaching 90,000 views, I think. It'll hit 100,000 by the end of 2022, so very proud of that. Okay, we can't get a Deathclaw buddy this time, but we do have sentry bots, which means I can take some time to loot everything, because I need to sell stuff because I'm going to need healing items, and probably some rataways would be kind of nice. Maybe some more ammo. I mean, I don't need it that much because Liberty Prime can do most of the combat in the finale. Obviously, we've seen that before. And then Arkham Origins and Jurassic Park. Is Jurassic Park? No, it wouldn't be unobtainable. Is it just because you don't have all the games? Like you didn't actually buy all of them? I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that would be unobtainable, because I'm pretty sure that there's nothing like online in that game. Ooh, that hurt. Well, I should be able to afford a pretty large number of stim packs after this. Holy cow, this is... I don't remember there being quite this many Enclave normally. Is it because I didn't get President Eden to shut his base down or whatever? Is that why there's so many? It was delisted. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't think I've ever seen this many Enclave in this battle before. Like, this is kind of insane. It's definitely more than normal. And we got these guys with freaking Gatling lasers coming in here. I don't know if I really want to fight that. But a Gatling laser would be nice. It would be a nice Christmas present. And also, I'm about to die. Ooh, a missile launcher would be nice. I'll take a... Oh, we got some Tesla armor up in here. I will be taking that immediately because that is far superior to this basic Enclave bitch power armor. Well, it is when it's... Actually, it's currently inferior, but once it's more heavily... Ooh, plasma rifle. Ooh, more plasma rifle. Ooh, possible Tesla armor. No, you have regular. Dang it. I don't want a regular. Also, where'd the Gatling laser guy go? Also, let's take from the sentry bots because they're dead and we might as well take from them. You got a Gatling laser, and I would not be opposed to having a Gatling laser, which means you were going to have to give up your Gatling laser. Oh, you played it on PS? I didn't even know it was on PS Now. And we got some Tesla armor, so let's go ahead and put that on and improve it. Excellent. We've got much better resistance now. Improve those together. Yeah, we're good there. We can sell the rest of them. Get ourselves a higher level plasma rifle. Wolfenstein 2. Oh boy, I mean, it's not unobtainable, it's not impossible. It's just pain, and more pain, and torture, and suffering, and horrible pain. I mean, I've always said, though, if I ever win the lottery, because then I would have no other job, so I could spend all my time playing video games, and therefore actually have the time to practice games like that. Yeah, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I did. Hey, Mumsy. Yeah, if I ever won the lottery, I might go for that. Because I already own the game. I actually own all the DLCs just because I wanted to experience them on my alt account at some point. I wonder what's behind those very hard locked doors. I don't really think I've ever been in here with a high enough level to do so. I also feel like I wasted way too much time in here. Let's get out of here. I'm glad you think I'm the best. I don't know if I'm the best, but I'm glad you think so. And if the viewers think so, then we can say I am. So we're actually seeing this a little bit differently, because if you got the base to blow up, you would not be seeing vehicles leaving, and you would not be seeing Enclave out here. So this is actually very different from normal. And we got one enemy to deal with. Streaming on Twitch. Yes, and I mean, I'm not against the idea of it. There's a couple major concerns I have. The first one is that most of my viewers are on YouTube, as they always have been. So that's the first concern, is that most of the people here are on YouTube. Okay, so now that we're out of here, first and foremost, let's go do some trading. We have got to do some trading, because we do not have certain resources. Yeah, I mean, Twitch, it would have its advantages. There's good things about it. But for one, most of my viewers are here. And two, it's really hard to get partnered with them, from what I've heard. To where I guess that's how you really make more, like, money and stuff. It requires you to have, like, a certain amount of views per month or whatever. A bunch of other stuff. So it's just, like, a bunch of extra work, because that's one thing YouTube does have over Twitch, is that it's a lot easier to start getting paid on YouTube. You pretty much just have to have a functional channel, I'm pretty sure. Godfall, don't know much about that game. I know a little bit about it, not much though. So guys, we're going to do a quick trip to the Rivet City trading post, and then we can head off to the final battle.
Hi.
But first we need supplies. I am a little bit short on a lot of supplies. And you have caps and ammo and stim packs. Alright, so what do I need the most from you right now? Firelance is only worth less than 500 caps. Yeah, right. You are scamming me, sir. You can have my shitty laser pistol. You can have my shitty laser rifles. I'll hold on to the rest of the stuff, though. I actually do kind of want to hold on to some of that. You can have my alcohol. Don't need it in this game. Maybe in real life, but not here. Ooh, carton of cigarettes. We don't need those. Don't need a clipboard. I don't even know why I have that. Or a lawnmower blade. Or a medical brace. I don't remember picking up any of that. Alright, let's get your 10mm rounds. We need those. Let's get your 5.56s. I don't need all those shotgun shells. We'll take some of them. I guess the mini nukes could be nice, because I do have the Fat Man, but I don't know. I don't really think I need it. What do I currently have? Do you have any 44 ammo? You do. Let's buy some of those. Don't need 5mm right now. Don't need BBs or darts. Good on Electron Charge Pack. We're actually fine on energy cells because they're kind of useless. Actually, I think we're in pretty good shape right now. I am happy with where we are.
Thanks.
Can I get you to repair anything? Oh, that would cost all of my caps, and I can't really do that right now. 70 viewers for 30 days. And then you send Twitch an email. Yeah, it's... You have to do a good bit of work to get partnered with Twitch, so... And I don't really... I mean, like I've always said, unfortunately, YouTube, streaming, and this kind of stuff, it's not my full-time job, and it most likely never will be. I don't really ever see it get to that point. It'd be cool if it was, it's just, it's not really likely. It's not something I ever see actually happening. Why am I still holding on to this scrap metal? I guess I was going to try to trade it at some point, but I don't really need to. Let's sell some of these energy cells. We don't really need all of them.
Thanks. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
I mean, maybe I could do it. I don't know. But again, it's not really... As much as I love this, doing like streams and stuff, it's not gonna pay the bills. It's not, you know, end game for what I want to do in life necessarily. It'd be a cool job, though. It would be a very cool job. I just don't really see it being that likely of a job. Do it. You know what? We got the caps. We're fine. We got stim packs.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Alright, so now that we got that done, I am going to make one last quick trip over to Rivet City. Megaton. I don't know why I said Rivet City, because I'm currently at Rivet City, because that would be stupid. I got a couple things I want to do here. First and foremost, let's run down to the clinic and get some treatment. I want to get my radiation cured. It's not that expensive, I don't think. Not like it matters. I'm not coming back to this file later. I'm not going to try to do the DLCs this way or anything.
I'm Doc Church, and
Alright, radiation's done. We're going to go back to the house, and we're going to sleep. I guess we're not going to deal with Moira today. I guess I never talked to Walter, whatever his name is, to do that little mini quest. Oh well, too lazy. We're at the end of the game here. We're at the end game. We got to finish this thing. Yeah, I know you can put, like, ads and stuff on, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's really the thing I want to do as a full-time job, because I'd be a little bit worried that I might not enjoy gaming and stuff as much if I did that. Put the quantum in here. If I did it for a job, I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much. I might, but you never know. Alright, we are now well rested. We have weapons. We have ammo. Let's finish this thing. And I knew this wasn't going to be a particularly long stream. Hour and a half was my guess, so it looks like that's about what we're going to get here. Which works for me. Alright, let's head on inside. I love how they don't care that I'm wearing Enclave power armor. Because this is not Fallout New Vegas, where they actually do care. I'm probably actually, once I hit that like 555 platinums, I am going to take a little bit of a break from trophy hunting, and during that, I'm going to be doing, what you want to call it? I want to do a practice run of Fallout New Vegas and see if there's any remote possibility of a max skills run. I don't think it's possible, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if maybe there's a way to finagle something close to it. I think you can get close. I think you can get some of it to 100. I just don't think you can get the full thing to it just because you get fewer skill points per level up. But there's those like injections and stuff you can get throughout the base game and the DLC, so honestly, I don't know. I'm going to need to do a little bit of research on that, but I'll use that as a sort of a playthrough experience to see if it's possible. I might also try to play through this game again with max skills and stats just to save the save file that I lost. They disappeared when I had to reset my PS3 a few years ago, or a year or two ago. It was like a year ago, probably, I don't know.
Over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back.
Still wish I knew what was wrong with my console and the audio and stuff. That's weird.
But clearly...
Oh, well, I don't know if I meant to say that as my dialogue, but okay.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
Hey, Winter Knight.
Pride goes in.
Yeah, I mean, gaming is always going to be a main hobby.
Rothschild, is it ready?
Yeah, I would do it full-time on the weekends. I guess just knowing that I wouldn't be able to probably get partnered with Twitch. I don't know. I don't think I am entertaining enough, really, to do so. I just act like a drunken idiot on stream, for the most part. It's my main thing. Twitch is stricter about a lot of stuff, too.
Detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by,
and trust me, I am not at all remotely passionate about the current job I'm working. I've talked about that a little bit last night, about how I really hope that certain things happen that allow me to make money out of it and then leave. But we're going to talk about that more in the future.
I wanted to let the Pride...
Your power armor... You know what? I'll take power armor. Why not? I'm all ready. Let's roll, boys and girls. We is over encumbered, and I don't know if her armor is going to be any good. We got some stim packs. We got some weapons and ammo. I think we're going to be able to do this. I mean, I know we're going to be able to do this. I've done this 1,000 times by now, and I've done it under way worse scenarios than this. It's about keeping that karma at neutral. Oh, I certainly don't take all my games seriously. Saw some of the games I've played over the years. I did full live streams of My Name is Mayo 2 and Paw Patrol on a Roll, or whatever the second Paw Patrol game was. I don't remember what it was called. I really want to live stream the Peppa Pig game. I will actually pay for that game full price to live stream it at some point in the future. But we're going to finish Far Cry 6 on live stream first, though. I want to do that one first. Because that's a major release, and I'd like to do that one fully on stream, the ending of it. That's going to be number 550, by the way, for those who are not as frequent on my channel. Oh, we got to level up. Ooh. Let's see if we can get everything to 40. Probably not. We're going to be a little bit short. Almost. Unarmed doesn't matter anyway. Energy's at 48. Why is energy at 48? Was it a perk I took? It must have been. You know what? Take it. Why not? Honestly, why the hell not at this point? Sit there and don't say anything. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I don't know. Plus, I'd really need to get a better setup. I'd need to get better technology. Okay, we're at 41 here, so we're going to try to continue to distribute in a fair way. Guess a couple skills are going to be a little bit short, but that's okay. Ooh, more health from stim packs. That seems fair and balanced and good for this challenge. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? That's fair for this kind of a challenge. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. I mean, someday it's... I think it could be cool, but... Oh, wow, that... Oh. That's actually better in every way. Okay, I was not expecting that to be better in literally every way. Okay. We're gonna take the Fire Lance and the Fat Man into this battle. Because we might as well. It's the finale. Let's get this thing done. And maybe I could, but again, I don't know if it'll ever fully be a thing. I need to get better technology if I ever wanted to do that. Like a real good streaming setup with donation incentives and all that kind of stuff that people do. And, you know, maybe a desktop. Because, I mean, I'm running this off of a old school laptop from 4 years ago. Is the main thing. And I don't exactly have the money to replace that 4-year-old laptop with a $3,000 desktop or something. Alright, here we go. We at the finale of the game. I might as well use up these mini nukes because I'm not going to use them otherwise. Also, I think Liberty Prime will murder you if you try to attack him. I'm not going to find that out here today, because I think I did that in a previous game playthrough. I don't know. I feel like I did. I think I'm like 99% sure I did. You know what? Let me go ahead and make a quick manual save here, just in case things go horribly wrong. Because it's completely possible, because we're at the end of the game, and we're closing in on that 6.6. So, we don't want to be there. If we hit 6.6 kilobytes or 6,600 kilobytes, that's when the game starts to become a serious issue. Well, we are about to hit 4,000 subscribers, though, which is pretty awesome. We're at like 39.98 or something. Where did he shove that fat... Okay, he did put it on his back. I was about to say, where did he put his fat man at? Don't make sexual jokes about that because it's not meant to be sexual. Even though I'm sure it will be.
Obstruction detected. Composition.
The controller is still in bad shape ever since my Roomba pulled it off of out of the wall and off the floor, the hard floor.
0%.
There's an interesting fact for you guys. My Roomba, as much as I love it, it yanked this controller off of the table it was sitting on because it hit the cable and broke the casing on it. The controller still works, but the casing is kind of broken, so... Yeah, my Roomba managed to do that. And that was my fault for not putting the cable up, because I should have. But I didn't. So now I have a semi-busted gold controller that I actually really like. And this is my favorite PS3 controller. So, thank you down there, T-Law. I'm talking to you. I don't want to upset my robot overlords, though. Because eventually they will take over, and I don't want them to be too upset with me. Okay, he's dead. Can I have his gun? I can't have his gun. I can talk to his gun. I can't have his gun, though. Oh, it's about to be nighttime, though. Nighttime isn't as fun for this, because you can't see everything. Take his food and his ammo. That's really all we need here. Why are they carrying around cans of pork and beans? That's honestly a very good question. Mudfruit makes sense because it's an easy on-the-go food item to eat. But why are you carrying around cans of pork and beans? Because you kind of need a way to heat said pork and beans. You can't just eat it out of the can straight up, I don't think. I mean, I've never had pork and beans from a can, but I assume you can't just straight up heat it out of the can. Or I assume that you have to actually heat it on a stove or a fire or something. I don't know. Oh, hey, Lazy Gamer. I'm glad you guys believe in me. That's really actually pretty nice to hear. As the channel slowed down growth over the last, like, 6 months after the pandemic and stuff, which I kind of expected. Because I grew as a channel quite heavily during the pandemic. Just from doing the challenge runs and, like, just drunk streams and stuff. I actually did really well during that time period. But thankfully, life is getting back to normal, and I think with that, streaming will go to a different place. I mean, I've been streaming for a long time at this point, since, like, the end of 2018 even, or early 2019. And I enjoy it, honestly. I do enjoy it, because I think it makes games more enjoyable. It makes me more open to talking. Am I using DS4, a DualShock? If you mean DualShock 4, not for this. This is... Oh, I'm tempted. What is my... I kind of want it, but I know that the Hellfire armor is better. Hellfire armor is the second best armor in the game. But also, it doesn't really matter, because we're literally at the end of the game here. So let me repair those missile launchers together. And we're literally at the end of the game. There's nothing left after this. Because I'm not continuing this playthrough, so... Okay, Liberty Prime is making some pretty good progress. Hey, Enclave. I've got something special in my pocket for you. Eat Mini Nuke. That was a terrible shot that wasn't even remotely close to the target. Let's fire it higher. That was a... Did I just kill Sentinel Lions? Yeah, probably. Oh well. She's a bitch anyway. As long as... Okay, good. They're not trying to murder me over it, so we're okay. We are A-okay. Maybe I didn't kill Sentinel Lion. She might not have been there. Hey, stick of squirrel meat. That is always a delicious treat. I mean, given that my grandfather had to eat squirrel and squirrel gravy back during the Depression, I'm sure it was not the worst thing in the world compared to starving to death. Which I feel like we're getting to that point now that's going to happen. Honestly though, Far Cry 2... I've said this over the last year or so. Far Cry 2 is not a bad game at all. In fact, I think it's one of the best games in the franchise. That might be a bit of a controversial statement, but I really think that Far Cry 2 is one of the best games in the Far Cry franchise. I mean, it has its problems, obviously, like every game out there. But honestly, I think it's a very good game. Can we wait 12 hours on this battle and get the light better? Yeah, Far Cry 2, it's a really good game, honestly. I don't care what anyone says, it's a fantastic game. Just like, if you're concerned about the whole, like, the weapons degradation and all that kind of stuff, then you probably don't need to be playing video games because it's not really that severe. It also harkens back to the era where you actually had to put effort in to get a platinum trophy. These days, you can get 100 platinum trophies in a day if you really wanted to, if you stack them. Like, if you just stack a bunch of Ratalaika games and East Asia Soft, or not even East Asia Soft, but Breakthrough Arcade gaming games and stuff these days, just stack a bunch of them. You can easily get 100 platinums within like 24 to 48 hours. 100 platinums means nothing anymore, sadly. I remember the day when it did, when you actually had to put effort into it. Kind of sad that we are not still there to some degree. I mean, I had to go for years to get to 100 platinums. If I was just starting out now, I could do it in 48 hours if I really wanted to. If I wanted to stack, though, because stacking is a rule to where if I didn't want to stack, it might take longer. But within a week, you know, you could easily get 100 platinum with no problem whatsoever.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
But unfortunately, that is where trophy hunting is nowadays.
Revised stratagem.
And like, I'm pretty sure that if you put Far Cry 2... Well, I say that, but honestly, Far Cry 2... The difficulty of the game came from the multiplayer. The single player is not hard at all. It's a little bit tedious with the amount of collectibles and the potential glitches and stuff, but it's not difficult at all, because you can do it on the easiest difficulty. It was the multiplayer. But I see games like Terminator Salvation now that are being considered, like, difficult, or that are rated, like, as a 3 or 4 out of 10. It's like, just no. No. Me and a friend, not knowing what the hell we were doing, beat the entire game in one night in co-op. It's not a 3 out of 10. It's not a 4 out of 10. It is a straight 2 out of 10. I'm sorry, but it is a 2 out of 10. It is not that hard. That is a lot of Enclave. Can I hit him with the missile? Probably not. But let's try. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, wait, that was a terrible shot. Dang it. Oh, I'm hurt. That is a lot of enemies up here.
Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all.
I mean, I don't mind playing a few short games out there because sometimes the short games are decent. There have not all of them are terrible. You got a PS5 in April? Very nice. I still can't get one, and it's now almost November. I don't know when I ever will get one. Someday, but that hurt. That was a big explosion. Can my ragdolling body please just, like, cover now so I can keep going? Why are you carrying a bottle of wine is my first question. You're gonna carry a bottle of wine into battle, so are you just getting drunk during battle? I mean, I don't necessarily blame you because you know you're gonna lose, but still. I mean, I could use some wine when I go into battle of watching Clemson try to play football or going into my current job. I mean, in all honesty, I could probably do my current job with alcohol in me. It wouldn't be a problem to the actual work. It would be a problem, obviously, to the boss, and those bitch holes will not be happy about that. It's so sad because it's like my coworker, she had to leave early on Friday because her daughter was super, super sick from something. And the company policy is, oh, you can leave if you won't, and that's fine, but we're going to give you an unexcused absence for it. When your daughter is dying from some illness, we're going to give you an unexcused absence instead of, you know, actually having some slight degree of compassion and intelligence. Yeah, fucked up company. Oh yeah, the multiplayer is terrible for Far Cry 2, but the rest of it is great. Like, the game itself is honestly pretty good. I don't even mind the collectible hunt on it. Like, it was a little bit annoying, but it wasn't that bad, right? I'm not the only one who didn't think it was terrible, right? Because, yeah, it's 1,000 diamonds, but there's only 240 stashes you have to find. It's not finding all 1,000 across the world.
Watch your spacing.
Yeah, that's my fucked up company policy I found out about. So if my parents were on their deathbed dying of COVID or something in the hospital, and I wanted to go and be with them in their last moments, it would be an unexcused absence, and I would get written up for it. That's how fucked up this company is, and I will tell you guys more about it when things continue on, and especially if I have any chance to file any sort of suit and punish them. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but I really want it to, because they deserve it. Horrible people that deserve a horrible fate. I'm not usually a vengeful person, but sometimes it has to happen. And also, this weapon is about to break, and that is not a good thing. I've been saving the Fire Lance Blaster, though, for a specific moment. There might still be alien power cells back in that area if I went back and searched it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it wasn't as grindy as some games, because you could knock out the single player in Far Cry 2 in about 30 hours. It's not that long of a campaign. It's not really that much effort overall. Like, obviously back in the day it was harder, but nowadays you have good collectible guides and stuff that you can follow to find everything. But back in the day you didn't really have that, and I think that's part of the reason why I was considered to be so infamously difficult. I almost wish the servers would go ahead and shut down, though, so that my 0.62% platinum would hold that rarity. It's gonna get a lot higher, though, as a rarity. It's gonna get to like a 0.7 at some point before the servers shut down. Mark my words, that game will be a 0.75 by the time the servers shut down. Which is sad, because it's such... I mean, it requires some effort, for sure, in both campaign and multiplayer. Especially in multiplayer. I mean, I spent twice as long in the multiplayer, and that was because I only had 2 consoles. I know Snickle did it with 3 consoles and didn't have as much time, but I don't have 3 consoles. Changing my theme on PS4, maybe someday, I don't know. Possible. Not really the first thing on my mind, though. Probably someday. Even though I've probably said that for the last couple of years, and never have done so. And I really want to explore some Far Cry 4 mods, at least. Like, see what some of the mods and the Creation Club and stuff are about. Okay, so we are closing in on the end game. We are a neutral. Let me put that Fire Lance Blaster on. Take some food and alcohol. Heal up. And let's make a quick save here. Rarest platinum I've gotten is Far Cry 2. It's a 0.62 on PSN profiles. And my second rarest, I think, is actually Black Ops 2.
There's nothing. You don't.
I don't want to fight you. Oh, okay, so you're going to be a bitch about it. Okay, well, you just signed your death note. I'm going to kill you personally. You were the aggressor here, sir, not me. I'm gonna shoot you in the head with a Fire Lance Blaster. I wish that alien power cells were more obtainable in this game, though. I wish that you could actually obtain more than, like, 100 of them or whatever. Well, you can get more in the DLCs and stuff, but, I mean, the gun is extremely overpowered when you do have it, which is nice. I mean, this is one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game. I'd love to do a Fire Lance only challenge.
That takes care of that.
It's not going to happen, though. Because the Fire Lance is a random event. No guarantee you're ever going to get it.
Oh, is anyone there?
If you go through a whole playthrough without getting it, you know, you're screwed for this kind of a challenge. There should have been more ammo, though. I don't know why I only got 10 rounds. I need to go back and look again, probably. Well, that wasn't Colonel Autumn, so where's Colonel Autumn's hash pile? There it is. Because there's another alien blaster in the game that is good, I believe. Why the heck am I even in here? I really don't even know. Okay, guys. So, we are at the end game here. We are at neutral karma. So, in order to finish this thing off, we are actually going to have to stand here and wait. This is an ending I have not seen in years.
It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic. Well, so much for celebrating. You're going to have... I won't forget.
We're going to tell her we're going to start it. But we just need to stand here for 3 minutes, I believe it is. I have not seen this ending in years. So we just need to wait here. This is an ending that most people are not going to get. Most people are not going to do it this way.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
So yeah, I don't really remember this ending. It's been years. That's water, by the way, not beer. I'm not a beer drinker, usually. So we're just going to stand here in our power armor. If I go in here, does it speed it up? Maybe. Goodbye, Sarah. Well, I can search a dead scientist. And we're just going to wait right here for 3 minutes. And we did it. Oh, it's not 3 minutes. It's like 2 minutes. Okay.
The lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101.
I wish I could actually listen to it, but I can't because something's wrong with my audio.
Once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child.
I'll have to listen to this in the replay.
The capital waste.
But yeah, this is the neutral ending for the game.
Place.
You're not a good person, but you're not a bad person.
It was not until
I'll listen to it myself in the future to make sure it sounds
was
normal.
faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example.
So yeah, you basically blow up the freaking purifier.
So ends the story of the lone.
I don't really see how this could even be neutral. This feels like a terrible ending.
And into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close.
Oh, listen to
the
this
struggle of survival
and see what it sounds
is
like.
a war without end. And war never changes.
It's a much shorter ending. I will say that, though. It is a definitely shorter ending. I think Sarah survives this ending because you don't send her into the purifier, so I think she survives this. if you're going into the Broken Steel DLC. Wait. Why am I not immediately... What? 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 Okay, I'm confused now.
You again. There's nothing.
Excuse me? Okay, hold on here just a damn minute here, guys. What the hell just happened? I blew up the purifier, but it wouldn't let me finish the game? But I have the Broken Steel DLC installed, right? Okay, I'm now concerned here. The previous run was the end. We're not caring about this stuff here. That was the end. But what the hell just happened? I thought it went straight into Broken Steel. Does the neutral ending not do that? Again, it has been years since I've done a neutral ending, so it could be that way, but... Okay, I'm now curious. I gotta see what happens here. We're gonna grab the normal ending, or the good ending real quick.
Well, that takes care.
Hello.
Speed this up. I'm now concerned because
We're both here. What's going on?
I didn't think the game did that. So I don't know if I'm screwed something up here or what, because that's not normal. It's supposed to go straight into the start of Broken Steel. And obviously all the DLCs are installed because they're all on my quest list.
You're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now.
Now that would be interesting though if the game actually doesn't continue if you do that.
But there's just no time. It has to be.
I mean, we're currently at normal karma, so... Or neutral karma. And if we activate the purifier, it's going to put us into positive, unfortunately. Alright, let's knock this out, because... This is weird, honestly. Two... 1, 6, enter. I'm gonna be sad if that puts me in positive karma. If you legitimately have to be in positive karma to finish the game, or negative karma, and not neutral, that would be something. I doubt that's a thing. I highly doubt that. I do not remember the neutral ending doing that. It has been years, but I don't remember that being the case. So that's going to put us in positive karma, but is it at least going to lead to the actual ending of the game? Gotta test this, you know, because weird shit tends to happen when I record it.
And so it was that the lone wanderer
So let this scene play out. I want to see what happens.
Intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others.
I'm
The
now
values
very
passed on
curious
from father
about
to
this
child.
because this is not normal.
Selflessness,
I
compassion,
don't think it is.
honor guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
Okay, so obviously here now we see the good ending. We've seen this a million times on these previous runs.
But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself.
It's sad because I can't listen to it.
Of mankind.
Because of the weird audio problems I'm having.
Thankfully, when selected
I mean,
by
at minimum, we
President
finished the
Kennedy's
challenge run
instrument
tonight,
of
so we don't have to come back to
annihilation,
this.
the
But
Wanderer
I'm
refused.
just so confused.
Humanity, with all its flaws,
Does the neutral
was
ending
deemed
seriously
worthy
not
of
allow you
preservation.
to actually
The
finish
waters
the
of life
game?
flowed at last.
As if
Free,
so, that
pure,
would be weird.
any and
That
all.
would be really, really
The capital
odd.
wasteland, at long last.
Or if it doesn't
was
allow you
saved.
to go into the DLC, I mean. Obviously it allows you to finish the game, it doesn't allow you to go into
So
the DLC,
ends the story
possibly.
of the Lone Wanderer.
Or for some reason the
Through
DLC
great
may not
door
be
of Vault
installed.
101,
I don't
and
know
into
why
the
that would be a
annals
problem,
of
because it
legend.
should be, because I know it is
The tale of
installed.
humanity will never
My
come to a
god, I have
close.
no idea. This is
The
weird.
struggle of survival is a war without end.
Because weird shit has to happen to me
War.
when I'm on stream, right? Guys, that's kind of become a
War
thing.
never changes.
Is that weird shit has to happen to me. I'm not allowed to have a normal thing happen. I honestly don't think I'm allowed to have a normal thing happen. Okay, what's gonna happen here? What the hell? So if you blow the purifier, you can't play Broken Steel? What the actual fuck? No, seriously, what the actual fuck?
After all this,
You can't play Broken Steel if you let the purifier explode? Either that's a glitch in the game or a really, really weird game design. I am so freaking... What? Okay. Let me explain my confusion here for a second, guys. So, finishing the game by letting the purifier explode gives you the credits and boots you to the main menu. So, clearly the DLC was installed because I'm currently here on this DLC. So, if you have the DLC, you can't finish the game with neutral karma. Or at the very least, you can't do what's considered to be the neutral karma ending of letting the purifier explode. That is so fucking stupid. I don't understand that in the slightest. But it looks like you can't actually beat the game with neutral karma. Unless maybe I'm misjudging it, but I don't think you can beat the game. Well, because it looks like doing that yourself makes you very good. Maybe if you let Sarah do it, you would be neutral? I don't know. That is weird, though. Like, why does letting the purifier explode not continue to the DLC? That is so freaking weird. I have never heard of that being a thing. Maybe it is, but I mean, I haven't gotten this ending in years, so maybe it is. I don't know. Well, this was an interesting run for sure, guys. I mean, technically I beat the game with neutral karma because blowing up the purifier does not increase or decrease your karma level. So technically I beat it with neutral karma, even though I don't know if the Vault 112 stuff, Tranquility Lane stuff worked against me or for me. I don't know, guys. That is just really, really freaking weird. I would like to get an explanation for this if anyone can give me one in the chat or in the comments after this goes live. But I guess that's it. That was one of the strangest runs I've ever done of this game. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but that was a really, really unusual run of Fallout 3. So, as best I can tell, you cannot beat Fallout 3 maintaining neutral karma from start to finish as the Impartial Mediator. You have to gain or lose karma in Tranquility Lane, and something weird happened with the ending. So I don't know, guys. This may have been a failed challenge run, but for really weird or bugged reasons. I honestly don't know. This is one of the weirdest runs I've done. But you know, that's it. We did it, or failed it, whatever you wish to call it. This is going to be the last Fallout run for a while, honestly. I don't really have any other Fallout runs that I want to do right now. I do want to eventually try a Fallout New Vegas max skills run or something close to it. I don't think you can get full max skills in it. I don't think you can. Maybe you can unless things have changed, but I don't think you can. But I'm going to try. But that is something I want to do in the future. I'm going to practice for that during my break once I get to 555 and do Battlefield 5 and, you know, Far Cry 6 for 550 and all. So once I get to that point, I am going to take a little bit of a break from trophy hunting and get a chance to explore some other options for the Fallout universe. Like, I do want to do that max skills run for Fallout New Vegas, even though I don't really like streaming on PS3 anymore because there's a lot of technical problems and old technology and stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little series. I hope you have a fantastic Fallout day that does not include being blown up by nuclear weapons. And otherwise, for streams, I will see you guys back here next weekend as we hopefully get the Platinum Trophy in Far Cry 6. That is going to be my next major stream goal. I want to do that live on stream. But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell if you have not already. It looks like we certainly did not complete this game. Even though I don't understand what's going on, I'm still really, really freaking confused. I don't get it. Maybe you guys can offer me a solution in the description of the video or something. I don't know. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys this coming week for more videos and more streams.